see, it's been snowing. It's the 20th of February, Thursday I think. This video is just showing you what it's been like over the last few days since the snow started. We haven't had any more today, didn't have any yesterday, but the temperatures have plummeted. As you can see, it's a gorgeous day, hence why the skies are now clear at night and the temperature's gone right down. It was minus 15 last night. I don't know what the forecast is supposed to be for today, but it's cold. But it doesn't feel cold in the sun. It's gorgeous. It's nice, dry, sort of cold. I'm just in the jumper. I can feel the heat of the sun on my back. Solar panels are generating nicely because it's cold. They like the cold and the bright sunshine. Trees will do some washing today so that we can take advantage of the solar energy. Luckily we haven't had to go anywhere. I've got Neil's van that I've been working on in the garage. Although it's an open garage, you know, it hasn't been too cold for me to work in, so it's been fine. Rayburn's lit, so it's nice and snug indoors. Basically just I wouldn't say survive in the snow because it's a bit dramatic, but it's been interesting making sure the polytunnel doesn't collapse. So really this is just a video with an excuse to show you some nice pretty snow pictures. A little bit of footage from the drone which I sent up yesterday to have a look around, sort of an overview of the village and what it's like. Hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you at the end of the video. Well, this is the first snow we've had this year. Well, the first snow that's actually settled, which is unusual. Normally get loads. I think someone's enjoying it. What you doing? Ha. Go on then. Go on. I haven't got a stick. I can't find any. They're all under the snow. Come on. Let's see if I can find you a stick. Well, this is the third day of snow now. It's getting pretty deep. It's not drifting, but it's got to be a good 1.5 foot deep now, just from sort of natural fall. And it's cold. I'm just going to go up and knock the snow off the polytunnel again. Don't want the weight of it collapsing it. But it's pretty spectacular. I think today is supposed to be the last day of snow. Kind of hope so, to be honest, because I need to get out and about really. Dex is virtually sinking in it now. Dex! Dex! Right, let's knock this polytunnel off. You're sinking, Dex. That's a bit concerning. I can't get that to blow off. So I'm hoping the weight's not going to collapse it. I might have to try and find some way of lighting a fire inside there today to try and melt the snow a little bit. Last thing I need is the polytunnel collapsing like it did last year. Last year it was because we had net on one end and the snow settled on the net but didn't settle on the plastic. Well, the way it's going at the moment, it's settling on the plastic, so there's a lot of weight there. It's not the strongest polytunnel in the world, so I might have to do something so it doesn't collapse. Go on, Dex. Dex! So it had got to the point where... Oh, let's go in because the smoke's coming out the door. It got to the point where I couldn't knock any more of the snow off of the polytunnel. So this is an old paraffin burner, or old diesel burner actually. So I've just diluted, I had a load of old engine oil. And once it's up to temperature, I put the engine oil in the tank next to it, and the heat, you know, makes it runny enough to use. So it stinks like crazy, so I'm not going to stay in there, because although I've got the chimney just outside the door, a lot of it's blowing back in. The chimney's not working very well because most of the smoke's inside the polytunnel, but it's done the job. it's melted a lot of the snow off the top. I'm just going to go and shut the supply off so it goes out. So I've got some for tomorrow if I need it. Take a deep breath, go in and turn it off. But yeah, it's done the job. Certainly wouldn't want that indoors, burning old sump oil, which is all I've got in there at the moment. But it's heated up, melted the snow. Hopefully saved the polytunnel. Very picturesque and hushed. I love the quietness when it snows. Dex thinks it's fun. Go on then. Go on. Get off my leg, you brat. Whisk. So we've had a lot more snow overnight. Everything's very deep in snow now. We must have had well over 2 foot altogether. I'm going to go up and check the polytunnel. I'm just hoping that the weight hasn't collapsed it or anything stupid. But yeah, this is pretty deep now. It's really starting to look like something from a postcard. The polytunnel actually looks more like an igloo than a polytunnel. I've just lit the fire inside again in the hope that it'll melt some of the snow off. Seems to be holding up. But yeah, it's pretty impressive. The forecast said -10 last night, but I haven't got a sort of maximum minimum thermometer to be able to test it, but it was certainly cold. Quite a lot of icicles and things everywhere, and the snow doesn't look like it's going anywhere, which is a pain. Well, I've lit the fire again in the very gloomy looking polytunnel. Hasn't collapsed yet, so hopefully this will burn off some of the, or melt off some of the snow. Looks a mess in here, of course, because it's that time of year. But there's my system. Waste oil, just to warm the place through a little bit. So I'm going to leave that and come back in a bit. I might have to put the drone back up again. It's looking like it's going to be a nice sunny day anyway, so at least I can get the solar panels cleared off. The vertical ones are clear anyway, but they don't really get sun till the afternoon. But yeah, definitely winter wonderland. Pain in the bum, but very pretty. Right, I'm going to go and clean the panels off. These ones obviously are good, but they don't produce this time of day. At some point it might be nice to change them for bifocals, or bifacials rather, because they would get some morning sun then. Christmas tree's looking a bit like a snowman. Look at this lovely virgin snow. I'm going to put a track right through the middle of it now. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be a sunny day. So hopefully some of this will melt. Oh, Dex likes it. Go on then, Dex. Go on. Bouncy, bouncy. Right. Find somewhere to put the camera down. Clean the panels off. It's all going down my willies. Well, they're sort of cleaned off. Got sun today, so hopefully that'll do the rest. Teresa wants to do some washing today, so I'm hoping these will provide the power. Good thing is when it's cold like this, you get pretty much the maximum out of them, assuming there's no snow on them. So I reckon when the sun comes around a bit more, this will now melt off, because even though it's cold, that sun, even I can feel the warmth of it already. So hopefully. Right, it's the end of the day. Quite a productive day. Been working on Neil's van. We've had a lovely sunny day, so I haven't actually looked how much energy the solar produced, but I'm imagining it's done quite well.
The snow's still here, big time.
The snow's still here.
Yeah.
I did venture into town about an hour ago.
Without me. I'm not brave.
The main road is absolutely fine, but the little side roads are still a bit slippy. Our drive, I had to sort of like zoom the van down across because it's deeper than the wheelbase of the van, so it sort of made a little snow plough at the front, and I've only got halfway back up the track, and I thought I'm not going to push it and slide off, so I've sort of parked there. But yeah, it's been a nice day, hasn't it?
Yeah. So the next birthday we got coming up is our oldest grandson, Tavy, who will be 10. Where has that gone?
10.
10.
That's it. Ooh.
Yeah, that's it. So happy birthday, Taves. We love you loads.
Yep, happy birthday, Tavy. Tavy and Tylo, there will be some presents coming. They're a bit late this year, but they're on their way. So hopefully you'll get them in the next day or two. That's pretty much it, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. No. Yeah, I love you too. Come on. No.
It's Cuddles. He's... Hi.